Hey guys, Learn to Scratch here. In this video, we'll be making this conversation project, which you'll be able to make by the end of this video. Basically, when you click this green flag, the characters will have a conversation with each other somewhere with music playing in the background and sound effects. In this video, you will learn the when green flag clicked block, the say and think blocks, the wait block, how to add sprites, backdrops, and finally, music and sound effects. So first of all, you can go ahead and create a new project. Okay, let's get our sprites first. You can click here to add a sprite from the sprite library, and you can choose whichever one you want. I'll go with the chick and the duck. That looks kind of funny. Let me drag them just to move them apart. And let's delete this cat because we don't really need it. So right click and then delete it. So now we have a duck and the chick. So we would rather to have them facing each other because it's kind of like a conversation. So I'll turn this around in this direction. Here I can turn it around this with the sprite settings. So click on the left and right so it doesn't go upside down like this. Let's move that back to 90. And click on the left and right so it just turns around like mirrors. That's good. Let's start with programming the chick. So go to the code palette and the events menu, which is a yellow, drag out a when flag clicked block. This basically means when the flag is clicked over here, whatever code is underneath it will run. Let's go to the looks menu and drag out a say for 2 seconds block. You can ask it to say anything you want. I'll keep it with hello and just connect it like a Lego block. When you play it, the chick will, because you're coding the chick right now, will say hello for 2 seconds or whatever you wanted it to say. Hello. Okay, now let's program the duck to respond to the chick. Go back to the events menu and drag out another when flag click block. Back to the looks menu and drag out a say for 2 seconds block. I'll make it say, hey there, chick, but you can make it say anything you want for 2 seconds, and you can again change the value of it. Let's test it out. Okay, so it works, but they're talking at the same time. To make them not talk at the same time, the simplest way to do this, which there are a few, is to use a wait block. So in the control menu, you can drag out a wait block and change the value to for however long the chick talks for. So basically the duck will wait for the number of seconds the chick talks, which is 2 seconds, and then talk. So we'll change this wait block for 2 seconds and drag it before the say block. Now the duck waits for the chick and then talks. So it looks like they're actually having a conversation. Alright, so you can repeat this to allow your sprites to have a conversation. Next, I would like the chick to say, how are you? Again, you can make your sprites say anything you want. So a say block, and I say, how are... I'll let it chirp first. Chirp. And say, how are you doing? And then make sure to get a wait block again to wait for when the duck finishes talking. Oops. For 2 seconds, that's how long the duck talks for. And then add the say block. Now I'll program the duck to say something. I actually want the duck to think, like, how am I, doing? So go to the looks menu and underneath say for 2 seconds, there's a think block. You can drag out that one. Basically, it'll create a bubble that looks like this. Looks like this instead of the speech bubble. Oops. Looks like this instead of the speech bubble. So I'll make it think, but wait, it first has to wait 2 seconds. Again, okay. Wait for 2 seconds. And then connect it. It'll say, and then it'll say, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And you. Okay, but notice how we don't need a wait block here because we don't want the duck to wait after it says, we want it to say it right away, so we'll connect it like that. And then the chick will respond with, I'm good too. Thanks. And another wait block we need, but make sure, so be careful here. The time on the wait block here is actually not 2 seconds like we had before, but it's actually 4 seconds because the duck here, we have to wait for the duck to think and say something, which 2 plus 2 is obviously 4, so we have to let the chick wait for 4 seconds here before saying I'm good too, thanks. So now let's test our code out. Alright, it works. That's good. And you can click the red stop sign to stop it. Alright, now we have all the code, but I want to add some, a fancy background because it's just this white background looks kind of plain to me, don't you think? You can go to the stage over here and click on the choose a backdrop, and you can choose one. I'll use the outdoors tab because I want them to be outdoors, and I'll go with the wall here, wall 1. And now they're teleported to this wall, which is pretty cool. Another thing I want to add is some sound effects. When the chick says, before it says how are you doing, there's a chirp, but I want it to actually chirp, not just say chirp. So here in the sounds tab, you can click on it and add a sound. Right here, we already have the sound chirp because it comes with the chick, but if there's no sound or you want to add a different sound, you can go to the sound library and choose all sorts of sound from all sorts of sounds here. There's effects, animals, and all sorts of these tabs to choose from. Alright, so I already have mine, which is the chirp. So I'll go back to code and go to the sounds tab where you'll find the start sound chirp. So I'll add that before the how are you doing, and I'll delete this. I'll delete the chirp over here. Alright. And let's do the same for the duck. Before it says I'm doing good and you, I'll make it quack. So I'll go to the sounds tab again. We already have the duck. You can test it out going here. That's pretty good. So again, I'm going to go to this sounds tab and start sound duck for wherever I want. And let's see. See, it chirps. Okay, that's pretty good. It's chirping and quacking. It's pretty good. One more thing we'll want to add is some music. So go to the stage. I like to have the music code. Since the music is applying for all the sprites, I like to have it in the stage. You can actually code the stage too because it just keeps the code organized when you have tons of code. Again, go to the sounds tab here and add a sound from the library. Now, these are not really music. You can actually add your own music by uploading a song. Yeah. But right now, I'm going to use it from the sounds library. There's a loops. If you click on it, they work pretty well as songs because they just repeat over and over again, and they sound pretty good when they repeat. So I'm going to go with... you can test them out just by hovering over the play button. Okay, I'll go with Xylo 2. Let's click on it. Okay, now we got it. We'll go back to the codes tab and get it in the events menu. Let's get a when flag clicked block. So when this green flag is clicked, the sounds menu will play sound until done. You can change the sound you want to play from here. You can even record it if you want, but we'll stick with this. So it'll play this song until it's done. Let's try it. Okay, that's pretty good. So when the code is finished, when they're done talking, the music will stop. That's perfect. And that's all for this video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up because it really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe with notifications if you want to know when we post other tutorials. But for now, learn to scratch out.